Hi, this is Tim Rowan, and I'm going to be talking about the lesson Copyrights and Wrongs. It's a lesson on digital law. More specifically, it's a lesson about copyright and fair use, how you can use other people's images, writings, and other materials where you can and cannot use that. So the learning objectives are identify the legal and ethical considerations involved in using the creative work of others. Understand an individual's rights and responsibilities as a creator and consumer of content. Practice critical thinking and ethical decision making about the use of creative works. Now, the hook that I would probably use for this lesson, I'd probably do a 1-2 punch with positive and negative hooks. So maybe you can use a scare tactic to tell a story about somebody who got in trouble for using somebody else's work, like they maybe got in a lawsuit. Or I could have students be on the other side of that, where say they created something, they took a photograph or wrote a blog post and somebody else decided to use it without asking their permission. I think either of those scenarios could be relevant to high school students. So with this lesson, you start with a little do now activity. Here are some warm-up questions that you can ask for about 5 minutes. And then there's a little video that you can watch. Um, it's just right here. I won't play the whole thing, but it's about 2.5 minutes. Pretty straightforward. And then there's some reflection questions after this. And the main crux of the activity, if you scroll down here, is what's called a Mad Men simulation. So the Mad Men are advertising executives in New York, and essentially you're asking students to role play as this ad team. They've got these 5 photos that they want to use for an ad, but you have to consider the legal ramifications of using each photo. So for example, this one is okay to use because it's in the Creative Commons, whereas this one, if you want to use it, you'd have to pay $1,500 to the owner. So it's this activity is just teaching you how to take those things into consideration. Like this one is free because yay, we own the copyright, so that's pretty convenient. It's um it's just a good introduction and it's an authentic context. And at the very end of the lesson, there is a little quiz included, which you can give to the students, which is nice. It's all right here for you. So that's the lesson. Thanks for tuning in.